Well, Ric-Hard, they say it's, you know how the saying goes, new year, new me. But it looks like there's a change now. The randomizer is now called the Randomizer Wheel of Pain. It morphed. It's like the Undertaker becoming another character.
Well, changing gimmicks, but yeah, that's pretty typical. Jeez.
But I know one thing. It's definitely going to beat Jfew this year. Again. Ha! Welcome to TFS Potholes, the Few Show Podcast. This is 24/7 Lou, and that's
Ric-Hard saying, new year, new champ.
Ooh. And that's submitting in his picks, the one-man band. He's out on this episode, but he does have his picks. He's ready to compete in this one. He's ready to take back that championship. So yes,
he's getting his energy back, folks. He needs to get his rest. He wants to be awake for New Year's, so that he's awake for day one.
Yes. So remember, this is TFS Pod. Let me tell you something, folks. This show is from the highest mountains to the lowest valleys and everywhere in between. Also known as the... Oh my God, I'm messing this up really bad. You know what? I'm going to keep on saying it. You know why? Because I know you guys want to hear the new saying, but you guys want to hear it right. So let me go again from the beginning. Let me tell you something. Oh, let me tell you something, brother. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at it, making it even better now. Let me tell you something, brother. That's another gimmick. That's gimmick infringement. From the highest mountain to the lowest valleys and everywhere in between, we are known as the Beast of the East, the best in the West. This is TFS Pod.
There we go.
There we
Hoorah.
go. Hoorah. There we go. That's our show right there. That's how strong the show is getting. And I have to say one thing. Thank you. And there's a video out there on the internet that's circulating that I have to say it's a little bit embarrassing, but it was really satisfying in the beginning. And Ric-Hard, I don't know. I've been trying to find out who uploaded. Do you know who uploaded that video?
I don't know. It must have been the camera guy. We really gotta start doing background checks for these guys.
Because I remember that I went to go and receive the championship, not the accessory, the belt. Right? I went to receive the championship for TFS Pod for the overall champion for 2021 until, I don't know.
Well, you blacked out. Yeah, I know. You blacked out. I woke you up. I was like, hey, dude, what happened? You know, you had a lot of... You mentioned something about having back pain. I don't know what that was about. You know, I guess that belt was too heavy, maybe. Who knows?
I don't know, man. I saw the video and it said there to be continued. I want to know what happened. So
I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
So, since the one-man band is not here right for this episode, I'm going to say the line that everybody loves. Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard.
All right, Lou. This is actually really easy. Thank goodness for the new year. Scoreboard has everyone at 0. Back to you.
Oh, there we go. Easiest scoreboard ever. Actually, after I win, it'll be easier.
That ain't going to last long. Don't worry. There's going to be a very, very clear leader on the board.
So, with this episode, we will be talking about why do they do this on day 1. Yes, January 1st. WWE has a pay-per-view called Day 1. And it's packed with a lot of matches, championship matches. It's going to be exciting. It's on a Saturday for a change. Like, whoa. Who does pay-per-views?
They've been playing around with that. And I think the fact that they're risking it and doing shows on Saturdays now.
I don't know who else. I don't know who they copied that
predictions. NXT or
NXT.
AEW, sure. We
know who.
We get it. We get it. I do want to point this out. I meant to put it in my predictions. I don't know why I didn't. I think we might see this year the first ever head-to-head pay-per-views between AEW and WWE. I don't know who's going to step on whose toes in the scheduling, but I think we're going to see it. They can only keep playing footsie and avoiding each other for so long.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That is going to be super interesting to see. To have a battle of the pay-per-views, like who won the numbers. And you know what? It's different a little bit for WWE because they're on Peacock, so like they have to get viewer numbers from there, and I don't know if Peacock puts those numbers out. At least
it's
for the
internal.
public.
It probably isn't, but they'll have an idea, which should be interesting.
All right, so but let's
time will tell.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this pay-per-view. We do have about. We did well. Let me just first a disclaimer there. We did post.
Okay, so when we posted it on Wednesday night, it was 7 matches. It's been updated now. Now the additional match is a pre-show match. We will cover it just so that the people here and the wheel can.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know it doesn't like when I call it that, but it's going to be called that. We're going to submit our picks for that pre-show match, but it will not count towards the point total.
Yeah. So you're lucky, Jfew and the Woman Band. You're lucky. You lucked out on this.
Okay.
One. So yeah. Also, I want to mention another thing too. So we do have all those matches, but if you've been watching what's going on in WWE in the news wise, and I don't know, maybe you walked out on the street or something. We hope that all these matches go through, but their card is subject to change. So that'll be interesting, too, from our predictions. I have to throw that out there. All right, so let's go to the first match, the first pre-show match. Which is that one, Ric-Hard?
The pre-show match is going to be Cesaro and Ricochet versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
Mm-hmm. And
a tag match.
All right.
And all right, the order is since we have to pay, we have to base it off of something. We're going to go based off of last year's scoreboard, at least for now. It's going to be you, Lou. You go first. I go second. One Man Band goes third. Randomizer and Jfew.
All right, there we go. That's the order. So I'll go first on this one. And hold on, let me see. This is a tough one, is it? Not really.
No,
it's Sheamus.
Not for me, anyways.
I'm going with Sheamus and Rich Holland.
What?
I'm going with that.
Damn, I wish this match was for points now.
Really?
It's a it's a pre-show match.
Oh, you want them to
First
feel
off,
good?
It's a pre-show match. You want to get the crowd, amped up with a face victory. So
really,
it's gonna be Cesaro.
They can get amped up with a heel victory.
Nah,
that's my pick. That's my pick. That's my pick. Sheamus. And Rich Holland.
My pick. Yeah. My pick is the opposite. Ricochet and Cesaro.
All right. The One Man Band did not submit a pick because that was a card that was changed before. And what does a randomizer wheel have?
The randomizer picked Cesaro and Ricochet.
Wow.
So,
right, so you went
2-1.
You went with the wheel.
2-1, yeah.
Jfew did not pick again.
No. The wheel went with me.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Right,
You're lucky this is not for points.
You're lucky this is
imagine
not for
you
points.
lose by 1 point.
You know what?
And you would have had this point, they would have taken it.
As the saying goes, this one's for bragging rights, and I know I'm getting the point on this. But, let's go.
And you know you're bragging. I'm bragging on Sunday night, Sunday morning. I'm bragging.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm bragging about that first unofficial point of the year.
All right. Let's go with the first match, going from the bottom to the top. I know you're writing this stuff down at home, Bogey. Here we go. It's going to be RKO Bro. Randy Orton and...
RK Bro, Lou.
I always do this. When will I get this right? Oh, it's still not 2022 as we're recording this. So maybe have
probably that should be your New Year's resolution. Get
write
the
that
tag
down.
team name right.
Get it right. RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle, the champs, the tag team champs in WWE Raw tag team champions. Why am I reading all that wrong? Anyway, versus the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
Wait, I go first. Oh wow, that's really clever of you.
Why? What was that clever? I went first in the other one.
Using the using the unofficial.
Oh no! If you want, we can change it. I mean,
no.
I have no fear in going first.
I have no fear of going first either. You know what? I'll go first. Let the soon-to-be champ go first. Sure.
Oh,
easy. RK Bro retains. Not time to break the tag team up. We're gonna hint at it in the Rumble match, and then have them lose the titles.
Okay.
So RK Bro retains. That's my pick.
All right. Again, and due to not having someone here, it'll always be 1 and 2 us first, and then Drew will be the third pick always. So now I go. In this case, I am picking the Street Profits to get pinned by RK Bro.
Oh! Wow, you got me. Wow.
Starting early with the swerves.
When would I learn? I can't believe it. First official point pick for the year. And you get me with a swerve already. Wow, okay. All right. So you're picking. So for the record, you're picking RK Bro.
RK Bro, write it down.
All right, yeah, typical.
And I'm not telling you to write it down. I'm telling Bogey to write it down.
You copied my pick. Yeah. Oh man.
All right, now.
But someone didn't copy my pick. I got it. Don't worry. One-man band who is saying new champs, the Street Profits, for the win.
Wow. Hold on. Let me get more ink. This is a bold one.
Get more ink. Yeah.
I actually am writing it in bold. I actually go over it. Whenever I see a bold pick like that, I write it down with a little extra.
I was looking, Lou, I was looking over the budget for our show from 2021, and ink was made up a 50% expenditure.
Yes, thanks to you and a little bit of the one-man band out there with some heavy.
And the randomizer and the randomizer, Jfew were all.
Oh, randomizer, Jfew.
Responsible.
Oh, every single one of their picks was heel. I mean, bold.
Oh.
And okay,
yeah, here's hoping the inks start costing less than 2022.
Right. Now, what does the Randomizer Wheel of Pain have?
Well, Randomizer Wheel is in agreement with OMB because it says the Street Profits for the win.
More ink.
And here comes the real swerve.
What does Jfew have?
Jfew is actually picking a reasonable choice here and saying RK Bro retains. So we have a 3-2 split on the first pick.
Damn, I don't know if I feel good now. I don't know if I feel good now with these picks now. Oh, gosh. All right. So here we go. Let's go to the next matchup. Maybe I'll feel better by then. This wacky matchup, which they were telling this story for a while, is going to be Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss, laughing his way into this match, in a singles match. I go first on this one, and I'm going to say, come on, this is a laugher. Drew McIntyre takes this one. Write it down, folks. Drew McIntyre. Put the money on that name right there, because you're going to get some money on that one. Except only if you're in Vegas, not outside of Vegas. Anyway, Ric-Hard, who do you have?
I'm going to keep it short and simple. McIntyre, he's my boy. And they're gearing him up for a title match, I do believe.
Yeah.
So, Drew McIntyre for the win. Put in the books.
Yeah, I think we did talk about this on that predictions episode, which will be coming right up. Right before this one will be up. That one will be up, so you can check that out. All right, And let's see. You said you picked Drew McIntyre. All right. And what does the one-man band have?
Well, let's cut to the chase. Everybody picked McIntyre to win.
There we go.
The Wheel, Jfew, OMB, they all picked McIntyre. So, consensus pick. Sorry, Madcap Moss, you're taking the pin.
Yeah, you're taking the laugher. I still don't get that whole gimmick. Anyway, let's go to the next one here. It's going to be, this is a good one. It's going to be Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan in a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
Oh, this is a tough one. Because I really want to see Liv Morgan get her moment. But I don't think it's going to be against Becky. I'm inclined to think Liv Morgan is going to win the Rumble and challenge the SmackDown Women's Champion, who is conspicuously not included in the match card due to Toni Storm being released recently.
My goodness.
So,
yeah, that news. Well, asking for a release.
Yeah, we're asking for a release. Yeah, I should clarify. Allegedly. So I think Liv Morgan comes up short here against Becky Lynch, and she's gonna get a shot at WrestleMania, and that's where she's gonna live. She's gonna achieve the, well, I guess, girlhood dream.
That man achieves that girlhood dream.
So for tonight, day one, Liv Morgan loses, Becky Lynch gets the win. That's my pick.
All right, Becky Lynch wins. All right, my turn to pick on this one. In this one, continue that headline. Man wins women's WWE Raw Women's Championship. Continue that headline because it's going to happen again on this one again. Liv Morgan, so good to see you. We need to see more of you, but unfortunately, they're not putting the accessory on you. So I think that Becky Lynch wins this. The fans are having trouble. Again, to the perspective of WWE, they're having the problem of cheering for the heel. But yeah, I think Becky Lynch wins. So yeah, write that one there, Bogey and Jfew. I know you guys are copying this stuff. By the way, what does the one-man band have?
One-man band says Becky Lynch retains.
Okay.
Wait for it. The Wheel says new champ Liv Morgan.
Heel. Heel.
And Jfew, I think he's come up with something because these are actually reasonable picks here. Jfew is saying Becky Lynch.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. New year, new picks.
New year, new smart picks. Yeah.
He actually wants to win this time.
Yeah, I think he took to heart all the scoreboard resets. I have a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
Man.
All right, so let's go to the next matchup here. It's going to be Edge versus The Miz in a singles match. Now, I don't know why, but I remember that they were trying to tease this stuff as before as a doubles match, but that never happened. But it's a singles match.
It was speculated. It was speculated it could turn into a doubles match with Beth Phoenix getting involved.
Yeah, but it didn't turn out to that. So all right, fine. I go first on this pick, and it's a little bit tough, I feel. But let me see. I don't think Miz loses anything. He still has the Miz and Mrs. show going on, and I don't think he looks bad in this one if he loses it. Edge, again, he doesn't look bad either too if he loses it. Because he had a spectacular match against Seth Rollins. And unfortunately, I picked Seth Rollins in that one. And didn't Edge win that one?
Edge won 2 out of 3 of those matches, with the final one occurring in Hell in a Cell, which he also won. Yeah.
For me, it's a tough one. Oh, man. All right. What did it say? What did I write here? Yeah, I'm going to pick The Miz to win this one. I'm going to go a little bit bold on this one. The Miz will win this one. It's a little bit bold because we know the contract that Edge has about how many matches he's supposed to appear a year. Off the bat, he's already on one match. So, I don't think we'll see him again. So, he rides off. We'll see him again in 3 months, 4 months, whatever. 3 months.
Nah. I don't think it'll be that long till we see Edge again.
I know.
You're gonna have the former Royal Rumble winner skip out on the Royal Rumble this year.
Well, I don't mean that. I mean like we won't see him immediately on Monday. I mean we won't see him celebrating on Monday, gloating that he won. So the Miz wins this one. In that sense, that he goes away. Yeah. So for me, the Miz will take this one. Who do you have, Ric-Hard?
I am gonna predict that Edge will take a pin.
Oh man.
I'm going with my boy, The Miz.
Yeah.
And here's why. And I've said this before, and I'll give you my reason. Miz works better when he has henchmen. Think about it.
True.
Miz Dow, the B team, right? Was it the B team? The A team? I forget.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the B team.
The B team.
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
There we go. Whenever Miz has henchmen, he tends to do better than when he's purely solo. He has Maurice in his corner. Edge doesn't. Expect shenanigans. I don't know. Maybe she'll throw powder in his face or something.
Mm-hmm.
On the ring apron. Miz is gonna steal a win. He's gonna gloat about it, and I think we are gonna see that couples match. When? I don't know. I'm curious to think maybe it'll be a WrestleMania match, but I don't know. But for now, I think it's in the cards for Miz to win. So Miz wins. That's my pick.
Okay, alrighty, good one right there. Now, what does the one-man band have?
The one-man band is going to agree with us and say Miz for the win.
Alrighty, and that wheel.
The wheel says...
Randomizer wheel.
Wait for it. Edge wins.
What? Heel!
Wait for it. Jfew says...
No.
Edge wins.
Heel!
He broke the streak.
He went back to his evil heelish ways.
Who knows? I think this one's actually the hardest match to predict of the night. Honestly. Because it could really go either way. Edge kind of got the last laugh in that wedding segment on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So usually that's a sign that you're not going to win, but who knows?
Right. All right.
Yeah, 2-3 split.
Interesting. Let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be the Usos. Jimmy and Jay Uso, the champs, versus the New Day, Kofi Kingston and King Woods, in a tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
I'm going to keep it straight and simple. This is a rehashing of a rivalry that keeps coming back every year. Usos versus New Day. I think they've had a match every year for the past 5 years. I may be mistaken. There might be a gap somewhere, and they normally knock it out of the park, so expect a banger of a match. But in terms of who wins, for the sake of maintaining the bloodline's strength on TV, look at that. There you go. Somebody speeding. Probably had too much to drink.
Or has to go to the bathroom.
Or has to go to the bathroom because they had too much to drink. Either way, I'm getting off topic, or am I? It's the Usos with the win. Champs retain.
The Usos, already. Okay. I do agree with you on this one. To maintain the bloodline. Because it's going to get a bit shaky in the bloodline at the top. But I think the bottom right here is kept. The titles are still with the Usos in this one. So, yeah, I'm going with the Usos on that pick. I see New Day. There's so many things that can happen with King Woods and to be in the middle of a tag team match kind of deal, it's like adding more stuff to it. I don't know. There could be more things that they could do with him as King Woods separately, away from the tag team match, and with the championship. So yeah, that's why I think the Usos will win and retain. And what does the one-man band have?
One-man band says he agrees with us, the Usos. And let me see. Yeah, let's just jump right to it. Another consensus pick, Usos, all across the board.
Ooh, there we go. Usos.
I want to add one little caveat here to my pick. This could be the match that causes the New Day to split. I don't know yet. But we might be about to see it. Who knows?
All right. This is going to be interesting. All right, so let's go to the next matchup. And I think I tipped my hand before on this one. Anyway, Roman Reigns versus the champion versus Brock Lesnar in a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship. This is going to be a good one. Heyman was let go by Roman Reigns. So
yeah, but is that leading to a swerve?
Could it? I know my predictions. I was saying that Brock Lesnar will get the championship and will make this a boring few months if he does have the championship. I got a few phone calls. I know that it hasn't been put out yet, but I got a few phone calls and someone told me, don't ever say it again or they're going to hurt me. I don't want to get hurt again.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to go to the tribal chief and say he will retain the championship. Write it down. For some people, you might have to get extra ink. For some others, write it normal. Roman Reigns retains the championship on this one. Who do you have, Ric-Hard?
I'm going to keep it simple. I foresee a McIntyre Reigns main event at Mania. Whether Lesnar's involved in that, I'm not sure. But in terms of day one, Lesnar still has the advantage in the win column at this point. So I say Roman Reigns gets the win.
Ooh, really?
Retains. We're seeing a swerve. Yeah, Roman Reigns gets a win.
Mm-hmm.
But we might see a rematch at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how. But we might see a rematch at the Rumble. So, and we might see Lesnar win it there. So don't be surprised.
Out of one of the big four. Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. I like that.
But in terms of day one, Lesnar loses. Roman Reigns is my pick.
Okay. Good. All right. And what does the one-man band have?
The one-man band says, "Ooh." Reigns gets the win.
Wow. Okay. Roman Reigns. All right. And what does the randomizer wheel have?
The randomizer, the Wheel of Pain, is going to say, "Here comes the pain," because new champ Brock Lesnar.
What?
That's the prediction.
Heel.
And
what?
Jfew.
Jfew.
Yeah, I know. Jfew says Roman Reigns retains. 4-1.
Wow.
This could easily be the pay-per-view where the randomizer gets the 1 point ahead of us.
Oh.
If things go astray.
You're right. Oh.
Man, if things go really weird at day one, we might actually have for the first time ever the randomizer as the world heavyweight champion of TFS Pod.
Oh my God! A lead above everyone.
Oof.
No, day one. No, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Let me enjoy this time. But let's go to the next matchup. It's gonna be a fatal four-way match for the WWE Championship. It's gonna be Big E, the champion, versus Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus he's not here today. Bobby Lashley. I try my best.
There you go. No one compares to one man band.
Shout out to a one man band. You can say that stuff the best out of all of us.
He does the impression better than Leo Rush does.
Yeah, Leo Rush has to call him for help. So this one, you go first, Ric-Hard. Who do you have?
Oh, I am tempted to go with my boy Seth Rollins. Very tempted.
You did make a prediction it's going to be his year.
I did. But I'm going to go with the relatively safe pick. It's a multi-man match so that Big E doesn't have to pretend that he's better than all of them. He could just, winning in a fatal four-way for the champ is like, yeah, I won, but they were all fighting each other, so I might have just picked the bone. So no one really gets a hurt image in this. I'm going to say Big E retains, even though my heart wants to say Seth Rollins. Big E retains. That's what my brain says. I'm going to stick with my brain. I want to have the first point of the year. Big E, do not disappoint me.
All right. That was no, I'm not saying it's bold. It's a good safe pick because our picks look very similar for some odd reason.
Yeah, get the white ink.
Yeah. For some odd reason, our picks look very similar. So in this one,
oh yeah, they do.
You know what?
Maybe you should pick someone else. Maybe you should pick someone else just so that they're not.
Hey, that's a good idea. Not because that's not what I had written before my predictions. I'm sticking with Big E. He will come out of this and still be your WWE champion at the end of the night. Big E retains. What does?
We have the exact same picks. Forget what the other people say. We have the exact same picks. New year, same gimmick from you. I do not believe
what? Same keyboard.
Anyways, one man band is gonna say Big E retains.
Oh.
All right. We have the three of us have a consensus on the main event. Okay.
Oh my God.
However, Jfew and the Wheel. This is actually very surprising. Jfew and the Wheel. You guys ready for this? Jfew and the Wheel picked Kevin Owens.
Heel.
To become the new champ.
Wow.
2022.
Wow, that pick was a KO.
Man, if they call it, that would be very surprising, but very, very bold.
Yeah. You know what? I'm getting more ink. Excuse me. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
You gotta go to Kinko's.
Yeah, I gotta get more ink. I'm not going to Kinko's. I'm going to a hardware store, a Depot of Home.
Oh my God!
To buy more paint.
You gotta get it on a roller.
That's why I gotta go Home Lowe's Depot.
Wait.
So we're not promoting anyone there. See?
Yeah, we're not promoting anyone there. I see. Yeah. Read between the lines, folks. Anyways.
Wow. Okay, so that's day one.
That's day one. There you go. Picks are in. It's on the internet, so we can never take it back.
Also, I want to add this thing too. I know we didn't talk about this before, and it's not no swerve or anything. But I think that for when we watch this, I mean, unfortunately because of my fault, I sometimes miss it. So I know I'm guilty of it. But I want to say if we watch it, I want us to have, when we do recaps for this year, to rate the matches, like what we think it was, like 1 out of 10. And then an overall, like the best match of the night. So when we do a recap, it can be a little much more we can add to when we share these recaps of these matches. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Match of the night.
I don't want to give a rating. I don't want to give a rating for each match because, geez, that's going to be very hurtful for some matches.
Well, some deserve it because remember they're doing it to us by giving us the amount of time they put on them.
Fair enough. But yeah, okay, all right. I'm curious to see where this goes. Day one, new year. Let's start it off on the right foot. WWE.
Yeah, me as champion.
Hints. No. Well, at this point, us as co-champions, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. All three of us?
Typical Lou. No, One Man Band has a different pick from us, so.
Which one?
He picked Street Profits.
Oh, yeah. And that's how he loses.
All right.
All right.
I guess we'll see what happens, Lou. May the best not wheel win.
Yeah, best human win, not inanimate object.